Right, let's go. Wow. Yonge Street, Toronto. It's December 29th, 2021. We're on Yonge Street.
Not really sure how to feel about it. Something in the way you look, it makes me feel like a cat.
Street music. And that's Dundas Street. This guy's trying to make a funky turn here. A U-turn, 3-point turn. Taxi drivers can do whatever they want, basically in a city. Here we go, and this is Eaton Center. All right, let's head north. A bit of tourist action in the city if you're joining a channel for the first time. And we do walking and biking in the city. Sometimes cooking. So today, it's good. I want to get a shot of that guy with a free Quran walking, if I can catch him. I like it. Okay, let's see. 250 is good. See if we can catch up to him. I need him before he moves out into the light. I don't want him to go in the shadows. I think I'm going to miss it. Oh yeah, I missed the good light, shit. All right, I think I missed that shot. It's a good shot, I like it. I like these people who work on the street. I wanted to get those, you see the lighting there? That's amazing softbox. I wanted that light on him so the street would go darker naturally. But I think I missed it. We'll see. Wow, the lighting's actually beautiful. Let's check out food prices here. Jumbo beef hot dogs are $4. Polish sausage, mild, it's $5. Spicy $5. Chicken hot dogs $4. Veggies $5. Oh my God. I think veggie hot dogs are probably worse. You think it's good, but who knows what they put in it to make it look like hot dog.
Jesus died to give. Jesus died to save.
You see, the Quran guy left. The free Quran guy left. The Jesus lady's still working, huh? See, there's a Jesus lady still working.
Do we have followers? Are we that humble to see him as the healer? Are we that humble to cry out to him and say, Jesus?
One shot of the Jesus lady. While we're waiting for the lights to change. All right, here we go. We're just loitering in the middle of the city. Okay, we're heading north now. Hello.
Hello. Believe.
The believe. He's a famous person apparently. He always says believe. I didn't know about him till my friend saw the video and says, my friend, one of my best friends in the city, Laura, you know where you are if you're watching. Really good friend of mine. She said, oh my God, you got this guy. He's a famous person. So I just try to do a shot for Laura in the city. Here we go, Yonge Street, we're heading up. Actually, I think it's 30th. I'm not sure on exact date. Dates don't matter. What's going on there? Good. I don't know what he's doing. If he's selling his art or... Yeah, so the Jesus lady was still working while the free Korean guy was going home. Interesting, huh? Very interesting. All right. That's an interesting spot. Quick food place, I guess. Hope the camera doesn't shake. I'm just checking the mic. Hope the camera's not shaky in this low lighting conditions. But I like the lighting when it's kind of evening and all the people are out. H Mart. Korean store. Man, when you have a lineup for your store, people are lining up in the cold to get in your store, you gotta have good stuff in your store. That could be a shot right there. And okay, focus. One of the problems I have with shooting still shots and doing video is sometimes you see a good shot, and by the time you pull out your video, by the time you pull out your camera, the shot changes and you have to wait. And I don't want to wait on live video for so long. Makes it boring. So then I have to go in and edit the times wasted, and it's really hard to try to get the shot in one go. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes it works. You point the camera, it works. You have the camera in your hand, it's ready to go. Other times you see a shot, it's empty, and then as you're about to take the camera out and about to take a still shot, you have people walking in the shot. There's a car blocking the shot, so you have to wait. And sometimes the wait is quick, and sometimes it's really long. And if it's too long on the video, it gets kind of boring and tedious for people watching. You have to go and start editing. And I don't want to edit these films. I want to keep them just as they are. I remember we were walking over train tracks. You can hear the train going by. This is the only street that has trains going on it. I was saying back in the day, this street used to have a lot of fun stores, you know, army stores, army surplus stores, record stores, you know, kind of fun stuff. But now most of them are closed off. What else did they have? Like they had like some porn stuff, you know, some movie houses, DVDs, cheap clothing, cheap army clothing, camping stuff. You had a lot of 1 hour photo labs back in the day. And in the 80s you buy posters, couple of really big music record stores, cassette stores, CD stores, that kind of stuff on the street. A&A and I don't remember the rest of them, and usually on Boxing Day this area would be super busy with all the kids lined up outside trying to buy records, lined up outside to get in. This is before when you had to line up because there's just too many people, and they used to put the record on sale. I don't know, $4, $5, you know, sometimes $9. Records used to be expensive. Like an average price for a record was $12, $10. So even if you bought it at $8, you saved money. So there was lineups and people buying that. It was a big thing to do back in the 80s. College Park. I did a video here in the summer. There's a subway inside that building also. It's probably one of the first subways that I came to. One of the first malls in Canada that I came to. I don't know why I would come here. It was different back then. I don't know what. I remember coming here quite a bit. I think I used to live around here. That's why, yeah. I used to live around here. I forgot. Brick. Got one Christmas tree decoration. I noticed this year the decorations weren't that much Christmas-wise. Yeah, the streets. It's like there's hardly any lights on the streets. Stores have very kind of, look at that. That's like a lame kind of a decoration for hardly any. This guy's got a plant. Hardly any decorations in the stores. Christmas decorations. The streets are absolutely, I'd say, hardly any lights in it. Interesting how this year Christmas was very low-key for some reason. I mean, it should be lights hanging across the street and stores should be all Christmased out. But nope. It's just like any other day. Just like any other day. Tim Hortons. And we're at College in Yonge. That side is Carlton. And this side is College. Yonge Street in Toronto. We do walking and biking videos, cycling videos in the city. If you like the channel, like it or comment. We like all sorts of comments, good and bad. Sometimes bad comments are cool too. Criticisms, you know, you're like, oh, I did that wrong. Oh, it's interesting. I will fix that. I used to have some guy who would listen to the channel and used to complain about my biking, how I break all of the rules and this and that, and he used to accused me of all sorts of stuff. He also, one time he accused me of being Rob Ford's something, relative or something. I think it was a bit, anyway, it was exciting, so he's left me alone for a while. The ruckus is coming. Let's catch the ruckus. That's a lot of ruckus. Whew. I think I have to tone that sound down in Photoshop or something, sound shop, because that guy was just making way too much ruckus, man. Ruckus, ruckus, ruckus. We like ruckus, but that was just above decibel ruckus. What's this going on here? McDonald's. How come nobody's in here? Oh, you can't eat here. So McDonald's is kind of empty. They closed off the eating section. Interesting. I haven't had McDonald's in a very long time. I usually when I had to, I would just eat their burgers without the bun and some of the fries. I haven't had that for a long time. And I don't really miss it or anything. You know, people always. Wow, look at that. We are loitering in the city. Dominion. Domino's. I never thought we had Domino's in Canada, but apparently we do. We do. It shows how much I take out food because I didn't even know what kind of food is available. Oh my God. I didn't know there was Chick-fil-A. There's a Chick-fil-A coming up too in the corner. And Domino's. American style food. American style food. I like a lot of the food places in New York that are kind of small in the back streets. You know, I like Mahmoud's falafel, you know, like you can see them making falafels all day. You know, it's Hasn't been sitting there. Authentic. And let's check out this place, House of Burger Family. Open 24 hours a day. That's interesting. Open 24 hours a day. You can get burgers 24. I had a friend of mine in New York City who lived in Harlem, and at about 11, 12 o'clock, McDonald's would send him an app. His McDonald's app would give him a beep saying, you know, we got burgers for sale for $2. Whenever they had extras at night, they would send a notification to people in the area to go and pick up the burgers and to clean up the store. And my friend would always wait till late, 11, 12 o'clock, and he would go down and they would just give him like a burger for $2. And because nobody else was there, they give him a second one, third one. So sometimes he'd have fries and 2 burgers for $2 in Harlem. Oh, they're gonna build this tower here. Wow, interesting. So, and he was always like, hey man, I had dinner for $2, and I was telling him like, they're trying to kill you. This guy's half parked on the sidewalk. I like these shots, stationary shots where people are coming by. And I told him like, $2, maybe once a week, but if you have 3 burgers a night at $2, then maybe they're trying to kill you and just send you the message. You know, it's like with the app, you can do anything to people. If you want to get rid of somebody, you keep sending them free burger on their app. You can keep sending them free burger, and they will eventually, you know, will eventually gain weight, right? Even if you're really sporty, you know, if you eat 3 burgers a day, and a breakfast and a lunch, you know, you're going to have some issues at some point, right? So with the app, you can kind of manipulate people in doing anything. And it became like the Pavlov's dog. Every time the app came in, he had to get dressed and go get his burger. Oh, this is a doll place. Oh, interesting. It's like a... It says 24 hours a day open. I like that. Ooh. More ruckus. We like the ruckus, people. We like the ruckus. And that was like a, I guess, DVD shop, sex shop, something. It was all closed inside, and it says it's open 24 hours. You see a massage place, something. This place used to be full of those massage places. Back in the day, it's all gone. It's all corporate. Like this. Oh, we're running out of battery. 10 minutes. Oh, this is an interesting shop. Perfume shop. You never know if these are real or not. Hot deals, $9.99 and all that. Phone repair. See inside there? It's got a bunch of, I don't know if they're real or not. It doesn't matter if they're not real, as long as they smell good. I don't know. I don't know. If as long as it smells good, doesn't matter if it's real or not. I mean, depends what they put in it, right? If it's something that's poisonous or... Look at these two. Beautiful. Sweet Summer Love. High school. Oh, these guys are interesting. Let me see if I can catch in there. They're making noodles. That's a cool shot. Nice. Whoa. Perfect, man. Steaming noodles and broccoli. Just some filming. He's probably saying what this nut job is doing. Looking at the food. That guy's got a mask, and look at the sky. How gorgeous the sky is, huh? It's just gorgeous lighting like this. That guy had a, what do you call it? A mask and a face shield, and glasses, and a walking stick. He was ready for combat. He was ready for combat. Look at this store. Let's go check out what they have. Look at the clothing they have. Some sexy outfits. If you're trying to go sexy, this is your store. Look at that. Oof, I can smell marijuana everywhere. That's Nick's clothing store. Army store. It's closed up, so I think this one is closed up too. So this is time for a condo here, isn't it? Looks like, yeah. All right. I like these areas that are going to be changed. I like to film them a little bit, so we have a record of how things are going to be. Oh, let's take a shot of this. Maybe kind of a very cool. Maybe a look down Yonge Street. A couple of shots here and there. Like, I don't remember what it was here before. I mean, I'm sure I passed by this new construction like millions of times, but I have no idea what it was before. No idea. No idea. Right. This guy's taking shots. Oliver jewelry. Okay, I'm going to run till the battery runs out, then I'm going to switch the battery. This Oliver Jewelry used to be out of town, Midtown, so I guess they moved down here. He's a funky guy. He used to have TV ads saying, you know, one of those cheesy used car salesman type commercials that are really effective. So I'll buy all your jewelry for cash, and he used to throw $100 bills around on local TV. He was a character. Made himself popular by being crazy on TV. I'm sure he's not crazy. He just acts like that, so people go, he's nuts. He's gonna give us free money for our jewelry. Let's go to him. He's crazy. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's giving us all this money for our Rolex, fake Rolex. Meanwhile, he'd be good at it. It's a good trick. Act crazy and stupid, and people think they can take advantage of you. But then when they actually try to take advantage of you, you got the upper hand. And that's what I think he was doing. Very successful guy. How about a shot of this old school area? It's pretty dark actually. It's completely nighttime now. The skies are still a little bit bright, right? Just a feel of Toronto's winter night. Bookstore. His books are, he's selling his books. Pretty neat bookstore in there. I mean, this is another old school shop here that used to be probably from the day. All right, quick change of battery, and we'll keep going. It's got a toy shop or balloon party shop. It's got a 2022 balloons there. Beautiful. There's go. There you go. That's a good shot. It's balloons and party clothing. You want to dress like that to a party if you want to get beat up. I mean, cheap clothing. What does this guy do? I don't know what he sells, but crazy animal shop. Wonderful. I have a little bit of green tea with me in a thermos, kind of warm, not too warm. And I got some snacks with me in case we want to do more walking and we need to refuel. That's interesting lighting on that building too. I look back on Yonge Street. This walk has been very, I like the shops here, kind of interesting. Sometimes you do walks and they're just nothing. But this area is cool. It's a little bit brighter, not here. The dark here. Some sections are pretty bright here. Very nice. Korean restaurant. This is all the closed section. We're approaching, what are we approaching? Wellesley, right? That's got to be Wellesley, yeah. Yeah, I think these are going to be gone. The stores. See if we can do a look back picture of this. Super dark. That shot was dark. Very dark. Dark pictures are okay. No, that's not Wellesley. Sorry, we passed Wellesley way back there, and this is something else. Shoppers Drug Mart. It's one of those side streets, funky side streets. It goes from there, and then it kind of switches here. Charles Street West. Oh, I know where we are. I know where we are. That's a cool. Let's try this shot on video. Keep the camera here a little bit. Just get the hustle and bustle of Yonge Street on the December 2021. Look at this place, Dollarama. It's kind of a abandoned. Some of these places used to be, like this area used to be really busy back in the day, and it's all abandoned. I think that's how it changes. Once people get bored of the place, then they don't go there anymore, and you know, then people figure out, oh, we gotta take the building out, and then change the building, and it becomes a condo. That's how the city changes. I think most customers want to go to new places and new shops and fashionable design areas, and oh, look, suddenly got busy. That's a cool shot. Let's run this a little bit. Oh, I love the sky too. This guy's on a bike. Makes me wish I was on my bike. I can smell falafels. And it's funny, it says Korean grill, but I can smell falafels and Lebanese food. That's crazy, crazy. We're approaching a Yonge Bloor, and we're gonna end the film. I did a film going south on this street, and I'm gonna make it coming up. So we got both ways. Covered street, Yonge Street in 2022. This may be the last film that any YouTuber's done of this street in 22, huh? Maybe, possibly, I'm not sure, because there's a couple of hotshot YouTubers in the city, Ken and Johnny and everybody else, my friend Liz, all sorts of people. Maybe they'll hit a Yonge Street, but maybe not. Maybe I'm the last film of 2021. Wouldn't that be classic? Possibly. Possibly. All right, so this is the intersection of and there's the construction going on here. This will definitely be changing in the 2020s. Let's walk a little bit this way. See if we can get a shot of this. It's an interesting corner because that's going to change, right? Got pictures of workers working. I don't know if they're, yeah, they look like they're here. That's cool. Yeah, that looks cool actually. They're good shots. That's an interesting way of doing things. You have to do construction shots and hang it in your wall and in your advertising instead of stupid advertising and generic photographs. All right, so here we are. Let's walk and blur a little bit. So if you're back on Bloor Street, this would be the fancier part with fancy shops and stores. like this bank building. I mean, this street has some Christmas decorations on the trees. You see, it's got a few, but I mean, most of these stores are not very Christmassy. Whoa. That was a racer biker. Holt Renfrew, it's like a big, famous Canadian department store. I don't know if you can find them in the US. High-end market kind of type. And that would be that construction building that's going to be going up there. We're going to end the film here. Thanks for joining me for this walk. Thanks for your comments in the past year, likes and comments. We'll catch you in the next year.